guys? It is the Master Key with Electric Dollar Bills, and I'm here with another video for you guys today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for checking out my videos. We talk about all type of stuff when it concerns real estate, wholesaling, and all different type of strategies in the real estate niche, as well as in the financial niche altogether. Credit. We'll talk a little bit about just obtaining assets and just becoming wealthy and financially free. So if you are into content like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you like this video, and also share it with someone who you think would benefit from this type of content. We're glad to have you here, and we welcome you and thank you for checking out this video. So let's get right into it. This video is going to be about wholesaling. Now, what is wholesaling? That's what we're going to be talking about. So if you've been hearing about wholesaling and you've been hearing about how you can get into real estate and start to build yourself some wealth in the real estate niche, because if you didn't know, real estate investors in the niche of real estate makes the most millionaires out of any other niche in the world. Yes. So when you think about this, you have entrepreneurs, you may have athletes, entertainers, actors, actresses, businessmen who do financing, you doctors, lawyers, all different type of niches and businesses all around the world. Every single one of those people invest in real estate as well. So when it comes to millionaires and wealthy people, they all have their hands in on real estate. So honestly, there's no way to get as wealthy as you can be without being involved in real estate in some type of way. So if you want to get in on that wealth and you want to become a millionaire, or if you already are wealthy and well off and you want to learn how to take some of that money you have and invest it to make more money, which is super smart, then real estate is a lane that you want to get into. So if you want to learn how to get into real estate with not as much knowledge about the source, like this is a really entry level way to get in and start to make money and produce and kind of see how real estate works. Wholesaling is a perfect place to start. Okay, so if you want to find out what is wholesaling and how you can start wholesaling too with limited to zero risk, this is going to be the video that you want to check out, and we're going to get right into that right up next. So stay tuned for that. What is wholesaling, all right? If you know anything about real estate, you know that real estate is very broad, all right? Real estate has lots of different niches and sub-niches, and it's all these different things that you can do, and it can get very, very overwhelming. That's why it's very important for you to get laser focused and figure out exactly what you want, what your goals are, and what you want to do in the space. Because if you don't, you'll get pulled all over the place, okay? So real estate investing has several different strategies, and one of those strategies is called wholesaling. All right, that's all it is a specific strategy. Now, let's say you have some goals, right? And let's say you ride around downtown in your city and things like that, and you see these big buildings like hotels, and you see these fancy restaurants, and you see these condos and townhouses and all these different things, right? And you say, hey, one day I want to acquire some of these type of properties and some of these type of projects, right? Say I want to purchase land and I want to build some of these communities on this land, or I want to build these commercial businesses on these lands and storefronts and all these different type of things. But you may be thinking to yourself, I don't have the money right now. I don't have the capital, and I don't have the experience to acquire some of those projects, right? Wholesaling is a way that you can get your foot in the door, and it's a way that you can get yourself in the game and start to put together some capital and also start to learn about real estate in an entry level type of way, right? So when you're wholesaling, what you're doing is you're finding projects and properties, and you're finding assets for the big boys that's actually playing in the game already. So the experienced investors who are doing these big projects, who's doing fix and flips, who has apartment complexes and are cash flowing and things like that, they know how lucrative it is. So they're always looking for good deals. They're always looking for new projects. And that's where you come in, and you can use wholesaling as a strategy to find them projects, and you get yourself a nice, large, chunky, handsome fee for it, right? So that's all wholesaling is. You are finding assets and projects for people who are already investing, and in doing that, you can make a lot of money very quickly, and you can do it at a very entry level place. You don't have to have a lot of experience. You don't have to use your own credit. You don't have to use a lot of cash, okay? And also the risk is pretty low. There's really no risk at all to you. All you have to do is do a little bit of work, right? So there's not a lot of risk, and there's a nice upside of reward. So that's exactly what wholesaling is. And that's a way that you can start to get in the game and start to acquire cash. You can start to acquire cash up front to be able to start getting in on some of those projects yourself, right? So it all starts at you figuring out what your goals is, exactly what you want to do, and kind of taking it from there. I don't know if you know it or not, but real estate makes the most millionaires standing next to any other industry. Out of all the industries, real estate makes the most millionaires. And I'll tell you why. Think about it. Athletes, entertainers, doctors, lawyers, all of these different type of people, they all invest in real estate, okay? Because real estate is something that we all are indirectly or directly investing in anyway. Real estate is pretty much everything. Anything that you do, real estate has something to do with it, right? So if you want to, real estate may not be like, a lot of people say, well, I'm not passionate about real estate. Real estate isn't my thing, and that's fine. Real estate don't have to be your thing, but it can be the vehicle that can get you to your thing, right? It could be a way that you can start to build capital to get you towards some of your other goals. And that's what real estate has done for me. Like I said, you don't have to have a lot of knowledge about it. You just need to, it's very simple, right? It's a very simple thing to do, but it's not easy because you have to have focus and you have to have willpower, right? So those are some of the things that you need. And if you feel like that's something that you can do, you're going to want to learn more about this investment strategy because it's very, very powerful, and not enough people are taking advantage of it. I think everybody should acquire themselves some real estate at some point in their life, because what it's going to do is going to give you the opportunity to live your life and get some of your time back. Everybody wants to enjoy their life, guys. We shouldn't be just working and stuck in cubicles and stuck in factories and stuck doing things that we hate. You need to be able to enjoy your life a little bit. And fortunately, but unfortunately, money, it takes money, right? Wholesaling is a business that you can start, and you can start making good money really fast. So, it's very powerful. Like I said, I can't say it enough how powerful it is if you use it the right way. And then you can use it as a stepping stone to level up into other businesses, okay? So, real estate, wholesaling specifically is where I started, okay? It's not my main thing right now, but it's where I was able to start making money. I was able to get my credit together. I was able to start acquiring investment properties for myself, and now I have cash flow coming in. I have several different businesses that I run, and my real estate business was able to fund a lot of those businesses, okay? So that's why wholesaling is so powerful. I'm able to travel. I don't have to stay in one place. I don't have to be stuck in a business or hitting the clock every morning. I haven't had to work check to check for a really, really long time. So if you're thinking about, how you can get out of the rat race, or you can get out of a job that you really don't like, you definitely need to consider wholesaling, guys, okay? So if you can see, I have a book right here, and it's called The 4-Hour Work Week. With wholesaling and running business in general, I don't work a lot of hours a week. That's why I'm able to make these videos for you guys and show you, kind of my story and how I do things. I don't work a ton of time. I have my freedom back. I have my time back. And that's what this book is all about. This is my second time reading it. I had it for a couple of years. And it talks about how, you want to work smart and not use all of your time working, okay? Somebody said something about they asked a bunch of elderly people in nursing homes, what would they do different about their life if they had another opportunity? And I've heard this story a lot of times, so I guess I should share it with you guys. And all the elderly people said, none of the elderly people said they wish they would have spent more time working in the office, okay? And that's true. None of us really want to work more. I know it's this thing that you should work harder, and if you're not working hard, you're not living, or whatever. Honestly, I like not having to worry about work all the time. And I'm sure that you want that type of situation too, if you don't have that already. So I'm able to travel. I'm able to do all of these different type of things. I don't have to worry about this, worry about that. I don't have to hit no clock. I don't have to do any of those type of things. And like I said, this was a stepping stone for me. This is how I got to this level. If you don't know my story about my first transaction, I'll link the video up here, so you guys can watch that video and see how I got my first deal. I was working a job I didn't like. I'm not going to go too deep into that story. You can watch that video if you're interested in hearing that story. So that's how I was able to transform my life, and I haven't worked check to check in years, guys, like years. Money isn't a thing that I have to worry about, okay? And it's not that it's the money that's important. It's the life that money lets you live, and the freedom that you're able to get from, being comfortable in that type of way. So that's why wholesaling is very, very important, and it's a great business strategy to start out with. And over the years, I've learned different ways to wholesale. So most of the time, you get a nice big check up front, but I've also found ways that you can actually cash flow and acquire properties in the wholesaling space too, and do all of these other different type of things. So that's the power of wholesaling, guys. If you want to know more, I can't explain everything to you guys in this video, but what I can do for you, I'm going to have a free training. It's totally free. You can come and register. I don't have a ton of room, so if you do want to register, you want to register right away. I'm going to be breaking it down, some deals that I've done recently. I'm going to break down the numbers. I'm going to break down my marketing strategies, how I market it to get the properties. I'm going to break down the numbers. I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm going to show you guys the fees I was able to make. And I'll tell you the timeline that I was able to get it done. And I'm going to tell you guys how you can start doing it too. So if you're interested in being in that training, go ahead and sign up. I'll put the link in the description box below. And if you know somebody who you think would find some value in this video, go ahead and share it with them. Go ahead and like this video if you are feeling it, if you feel like it brought some value to your life. And if you're new here or you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep bringing you great content. We're going to continue to talk about real estate investment strategies. We're going to talk about acquiring apartment complexes, cash flow. We're going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about just everything investment, okay? All type of different investment strategies, so we can get you on your way to building wealth and getting your freedom back as well. So definitely look out for that, guys. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Let me know if you are serious about wholesaling and you're going to try this investment strategy. If you're going to learn more about it, go ahead and drop a thumbs up or I'm in down in the comments below and let me know. If you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and put that in the comments as well. I reply back to every comment that I can when you guys have questions. So go ahead and do that. And until the next time, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.